Hey guys, welcome to another video. This is part 19 of my One Piece overview series. Last video, I went over, or I finished up Dressrosa and I did a little bit of Zoe. I talked, all that I wanted to talk about Zoe in the last video. So in this video, there's just one volume left for Zoe. And then we're heading off to Whole Cake Island, which is one of my favorite arcs. So I have a lot of stuff to talk about. And you'll notice that we're slowing down a little bit. I only have 4 volumes today. Whole Cake Island, there's like 8 volumes in this arc, maybe 7 or 8. But yeah, I'm really excited to talk about Whole Cake Island. It has one of my favorite scenes in the entire series. But first, I wanted to show you guys these cool trading cards that I got from my local shop. I already opened one of them, and I have another pack to open for the video. So I have Morgan's. Yeah, I have her. I don't remember these characters' names. These 2 girls from Amazon Lily. And this guy, I don't even know who this guy is, to be honest. It must be from a movie. And then I have Vegapunk and Luffy from when he punched the Celestial Dragon. And these are in Japanese. I think they're it's from the new Egghead series or whatever. Well, the package has the like Egghead manga art on it, so I'm new to like collecting these kinds of cards. I'm not gonna keep collecting them, to be honest. I just wanted a couple packs to see what I got. But let's go ahead and see what I got in this one. Make sure I don't cut the cards. Alright, let's see. Oh, this is kind of cool. I like this one. This one's shiny. I like shiny cards. I forgot this guy's name. Pythagoras, I think. One of the Vegaplanks. Reiju. This guy. I have no idea who this is. It must be from another movie. Koala? I think? I don't know. And whatever, I think that's Amazon Lily. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna buy any more of these. I just wanted to see what the the trading cards were all about. I did see this cool pack of I think it was like Wano or something at that little shop. It was like $30 for a big pack like this. I don't know if it was full of cards or something, but yeah, that was kind of cool. I wanted to do something like that for the video. But yeah, let's get into the actual video. And of course, I'll be showing you guys the volume covers. So this is volume 82, volume 83, volume 84, and volume 85. But let's get into 82. So here, the Kozuki clan, or Momonosuke and his retainers, they just reveal some really interesting lore and stuff. Just saying that they were on Roger's ship, and they tell him about the road poneglyphs. Or I'm not sure if it's road or load poneglyphs, because the final island is Lodestar, I think. Load, road, load. That really weird translation quirk. or I think Lodestar is it's the island before Laugh Tale. I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, they all pack up and then they head off to Whole Cake Island. Oh, and then here's the Reverie, where all the kingdoms show up for like a national meeting or something like that. Oh, and then there's Jack the Drought. And then Kaido beats up Eustace Kid. So yeah, one of the more interesting aspects of Whole Cake Island definitely has to be Sanji like defecting from the crew. So this has happened before, but not because of flawed relationships and stuff like that. Sanji's doing this to protect his friends. And then I don't really like his siblings except for Reijun. Yonji, Niji, and Ichiji, right? I don't really like them all that much. There's an explanation for that, why they act like that. So yeah, they're off to Whole Cake Island, and then there's Big Mom's official introduction, which was really cool to see her like in this musical scene. It fit her really well and her her town and everything. And her devil fruit is really interesting. Her Soru no Mi, the Soul devil fruit. So then we're off to 83. And then I think here, we haven't gotten to the meat and potatoes of this arc just yet, which I really want to get to, because it's one of my favorite scenes for sure. And then I think here, what they're doing, they're just trying to get to I think they're trying to get they're trying to get Sanji back, and then they find out that Big Mom has she has a road poneglyph. And then there's Jinbei with his crew, and he wants to whatchamacallit, he wants to leave Big Mom's crew, pretty much. And that's what he meant by him having like duties back in Fishman Island, that he had to fulfill his duties before he joined Luffy's crew. I didn't really like this part in the forest. I know that the manga and anime are really different. But yeah, that part in the forest really dragged on. And you can say that for a lot of the different arcs. And then there's the introduction of Sanji's dad, which is also very unlikable because he was just breeding children for his army, which isn't the most savory thing in the world. And then there's a return of Capone Beji, which was really cool. I said it before, but all of the supernovas, the pirate captains, part of the worst generation, they've all had like their spot in the limelight, except for Roger. I don't know what's gonna happen to him, but all the supernovas have done something at least. And Bonnie's been the next in line during Egghead. Oh, and then there's this fight was actually really cool. Luffy's fight against Cracker. This is one of the better fights in the series, to be honest, or one of the better fights in Whole Cake Island, because there's a lot of them. But yeah. And then Luffy has to resort to Gear 4. And then there's Cracker's like actual form. And I think, like, out of all the, because there are a lot of interesting designs and Whole Cake Island, I think his is my favorite. It's a really cool design. So you can see him here. Like all her sweet generals, I think. No, not the sweet generals. Or, you know, her children, pretty much. I think Cracker is a general, though. It's Cracker, Smoothie, and Katakuri, I think. Oh, that's another thing I wanted. I'm excited to talk about. Katakuri. Yeah, super cool character. We'll get to him in the next video, though. And then we're on to 84. So I think here is where that happens, like the confrontation between Luffy and Sanji. And then just more like Sanji's siblings showing more of their ugly side and more to hate. And Sanji's actual backstory is one of the saddest in the series. So Sanji was basically like a dud. Like he was meant to be like a weapon, right? And that happens during Wano. But as a kid, I guess he was like a late bloomer, right? And he was just seen as useless to his siblings and his dad and everything. And the only happiness he could find in this little world of his was seeing his mother, who unfortunately passed away. So then here, Reiju helps Sanji get away from Germa Double Six. And then, of course, Luffy's solution to defeating Cracker is by eating all of the biscuits that he makes with his double fruit, which is hilarious, man. And in One Piece fashion, of course, there's a wacky transformation. Gear 4 Tank Man. That was really funny to see. And it was cool too, honestly, because he won the fight with such a stupid transformation. And then, yeah, here's the scene. Sanji can't bear to get his friends harmed because of his business, right? So the only way he knows how to get rid of them is to, you know, being an a-hole to them. He's just trying to get them away, right? Making it as if, like, he did turn to Big Mom's side. And you couldn't really call this a fight. It's more like Sanji beating up Luffy, like close to death. And I'm pretty sure he was using Haki here because he's actually hurting Luffy. You can't see it because of his Diable Jambe, but yeah, he's just beating up Luffy over and over again, kicking him down, trying to drive him away. Not like, you know, with like genuinely trying to drive him away, right? He's just trying to keep him out of his business and keep him safe. And Luffy sees that, you know, he's not stupid. He is stupid, but like when it comes to things like this, he's very intelligent. So he can see right through Sanji, and he knows that he doesn't actually mean any of this. And all Luffy can do is just stand there and take the hits. And this is one of my favorite scenes. He says, "What do you mean, inferior pirates? You don't mean that. Quit lying. You really think you can drive me off like this? You can kick me all you want, but you're the one feeling the pain." And Sanji breaks down into tears. And then Luffy says, "This voyage isn't over. I'll be waiting here, and if you don't come back, I'll sit here and starve to death. You're the cook of my ship. I won't eat anyone's food but yours. I'll stand here and starve, in the rain and snow waiting for you to come back. Make sure you come back, Sanji. Without your help, I can't become the king of the pirates." Oh, man. Oh, it was one of the more heartbreaking scenes in the series, because it shows that, like, how much Luffy depends on his crew. Not in terms of, like, a fighting power, right? He needs his friends. He can't survive without them. He gets all his food from Sanji. Of course, he's his friend. He's not just his chef, but really, he can't become the Pirate King without Sanji. So then they form up a different plan. And I think they get captured by Big Mom's pirates. Oh, and then there's pudding. I don't like pudding. And I think you guys can figure out why. And I think it'll be in this next volume. Oh, when I was watching that episode where Sanji and Luffy were fighting, I was like on the edge of my seat, because I think I knew that they were fighting, but the words that Luffy was saying were so emotionally intelligent, man. It almost made me tear up. And then they just had the audacity to put the first ending at the end of that episode. That crushed me, man. So yeah, that was 84. One of my favorite scenes in the series. Probably my top 5. But yeah. One of the best and saddest scenes of the series. Then we're on to 85. We're at 15 minutes, so I'll try to pick up the pace. And then right here, I'm pretty sure it'll be here. Oh, this fight against, or this dynamic between Pedro and Tamago was really interesting, though. I did like that. But his devil fruit was so weird, especially for One Piece. It was really wacky. I'm not exactly sure what the devil fruit is. The egg fruit. I don't know. It's one of the weirder devil fruits in the series. And then here, Pudding shows off her true colors. Which was, man, that got me steamed, because, despite Sanji, like, having to leave his friends, at this point in time, that was, like, the only way he could, keep him safe, right? He thought he was gonna get married to a really nice girl. And then, yeah, here, Sanji's eavesdropping on her conversation. And man, he's just at his lowest here. And this scene was really sad, to be honest. Right here where he's crying. He's trying to light his cigarette. and he's crying. Oh, and Brooke does a lot during this arc, actually. He puts up a fight against Big Mom, surprisingly. And then Jinbei comes to break Luffy and Nami out of that prison. I'm not sure if there's anything else that I want to talk about. There are a lot of notable things in this arc, definitely. Mostly, Sanji himself. I really like Jinbei in this arc. That stare down that he has against Big Mom was crazy, because the way Big Mom's powers work, they depend on the fear that the other opponent has for Big Mom, right? And she activates her devil fruit against Jinbei, right? And they don't work because he's straight up not scared of Big Mom, which was crazy. And then there's this really touching scene, or not yet? Not yet. Oh, here it is. Where Sanji, he's bringing the basket of food, to make amends with Luffy, right? And it's all busted up and covered in dirt and muck and everything. And Luffy, he doesn't lie. That's one thing that you got to learn when you're watching or reading this scene. Luffy doesn't lie. He doesn't lie. He doesn't say this not to make Sanji's feelings hurt. He genuinely thinks the food is good. Like, it's filled with dirt and muck and sewage water and who knows what else. But he's eating it, and he thinks it's the most delicious food he's ever had. And then here Sanji says that he wants to go back to the crew. So I really like Sanji in this arc. This arc makes Sanji probably my favorite Straw Hat. It's between Zoro and Sanji, and every now and then it's back and forth. But yeah, I feel like right now Sanji is my favorite. And this was really cool. That the Straw Hats and the Fire Tank Pirates form an alliance. Beji was really cool in this arc, honestly. And the designs in this arc were top notch too. Luffy in a suit is one of the coolest designs I've seen in anything. So yeah, that was half of Whole Cake Island. Next video, I'll finish up the other half, and then I can finally get to Wano. I have a lot to talk about Wano because there's just a lot to talk about during in Wano. It's one of the it's the longest arc in the series. Judging from right here, I'm sitting right next to my shelf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's 15 volumes long. And in the anime, it's like 190 episodes, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it's a very long arc. But yeah, that was half of Whole Cake Island, part 19 of my One Piece overview series. Tune in next time where I can hopefully finish up this arc. I'll probably get that video out on Monday, because I have some stuff to do tomorrow, and I have some stuff to do today. Actually, March is One Piece month, which was news to me. And they're having like a One Piece event at my local Barnes & Noble. So I'm going to go head over there with a friend later today. And then I'm off to work at my new job, which it's pretty fun, actually. I'm liking it. But yeah, question of the day, what is your favorite anime opening? Mine is Bleach opening 1. Yeah, just This is a really good opening. But yeah, that's all I got for today. See you guys in the next one. Peace.